Hello, my dear Pisces. Welcome to Agnya 8, and here we are tuning into the energies for the month of July 2021. So let's begin with Moonology. Let's see what is the message for you, my dear Pisces. What is the message we start on with for Pisces for the month of July 2021? Okay, we've got this card which popped out. So let me see what this card is all about. All right, interesting because this is a new moon in Pisces. New moons are always about new beginning, and the message which you get here is meditate and contemplate. Now considering it's a new moon, the message which I'm picking up is that many of you might not be already meditating, or might be very busy, or might be kind of very trapped or involved in or engaged in a lot of activities which are day to day. It could be your work, it could be your family, relatives, or anything which you kind of being caught up. Now the message which is coming up for you, that it's time for you to sit down and meditate and contemplate. This is important. Now you don't have to do that for hours. Even if in the morning you can take out some 10-15 minutes, that is good enough, my dear friend. So that is the message which is coming forth. So now I'll move on and take out some tarot, and I'm using the vice versa. This is the only deck wherein my guides advised me to use, or suggested me, or guided me to use reversals. Otherwise, if you've been watching my channel, you would know that I don't do reverse readings. So the first card which we've got for you is King of Wands. Now let me get more cards and then we will tune in. We've got the Nine of Swords energy, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, now let's kind of tune in and I will get the messages. We've got the new beginning, which is with the Ace of Cups. We have Major Arcana in the middle of the reading, which is High Priestess. We have the reversal of two knights, and now this knight is reversed. I'll add one more row to it, and then we'll pick whatever messages are coming for you, my dear Pisces. So let's see what are the messages. Okay, got swords as well as there. That is page though, and we have Three of Wands energy, and we'll pick one more. Okay, and we've got the Four of Wands. Now let's check what the energies are. Now if I kind of start on with this one, which is the first one which we get for you, we have, if you see this one, is the it's a vice versa. So what you've got is this: you're looking at the other side. There is something you kind of in a very confident space, but there is something which you're not ready to face. There are some things which you study, you are turning your face away from. There are large number of things you feel very confident about, my dear Pisces, but there is something which you're turning your face away, and you don't feel very comfortable with that aspect. Now this is a general read, my dear friends. Please pick whatever resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. So when I'm picking up the message, I'm tuning in, pick only what resonates. All right, and now here you have the as I said, there are certain situations, maybe there could be certain people, there could be certain aspects of you which you're not comfortable about, and it could be consciously or subconsciously that you're kind of running away from it, or not facing them head on like a king would do, like a this one, the King of Wands would do. And whatever you're comfortable with, which are larger aspects of your life, and that's what you kind of very comfortable with, you are kind of dealing with those things and doing those things. And when you kind of turn your face towards those things which are not so comfortable to you, that is what makes kind of brings that anxiety to you. You're not facing those shadows. And the message which I'm picking up is that you need to face those shadows. And probably that's why Divine is guiding you towards meditating and contemplating. The reason is that so that you can kind of go within and see that why you're feeling what you're feeling. What is that? What are those things which are making you feel uncomfortable? And if they are making you feel uncomfortable, then how do you deal with them? It could be a very slow process, like the Knight of Pentacle, but this is worth it, because by doing so you will put things in progress. Now many of you might be feeling that things are stuck because you're just kind of busy doing what you're good at or what you're kind of very comfortable with, but that can only take you till up till here. And there are if you kind of dive into the psychology aspect of you, or for humans. Now, here, when you kind of dive into the psychology, there is something called, we have our strengths, and when we kind of keep using those strengths, we start to overplay them. And that is what I'm picking up. Many of you might be overplaying your strength, and that can only take you to a place. But there could be another things which are kind of becoming as a block, because that is not getting attended. Life is about balance. Life is about kind of getting everything to the same plane and then working with it. And that is what you need to be doing. And that halt is because of that reason, that you're feeling that there are some things which are stagnant in your life, and you're feeling that energy of things are not moving at all. And that is what also could be making you anxious, and that is kind of maybe wake you up in the night and you wonder that yes, large aspect of my life is doing good, there's so many things I'm good at, but still there is something which you are lacking. And that is what you need to deal with, and that will help you if you meditate and contemplate. Because what I'm picking up is that the moment you start dealing with it, there is a new beginning which is coming for you. And as you can see, there is somebody, movement is happening, because aces are all about new beginning. And when you kind of start to face things, there is something which will start to come to the surface, like this new entry of an individual, a new situation which is going to be pleasant, something which you've been wanting to unfold, and that gets unfolded. So there is this new beginning on the cards, and you are intuitively aware of it, that there is something which you need to look at. And if you're not tuning into your intuitions, there is the download which you're receiving from your guides, from your spirit guides, your divine team. They're telling you that, hey, you need to attend to something else. So there is something which you need to look at. We're giving you information. We are guiding you towards it. But this anxiety is maybe blocking you to not receive it well, or kind of not pay much heed to it. And that's why you're turning your face away on this one as well. Wherein divine is pouring in a lot of information, and there is this water and fire which needs to be balanced. So you are a water sign, Pisces, yes, but there is this energy of action which needs to be balanced. There should be a balance of masculine and feminine as well in the entire bargain, and that anxiety needs to be dealt with if you tune into your intuitions. And how do you listen? Meditating and contemplating is listening. If prayer is asking, then meditating is listening, and that's the two-way communication. You just can't ask and not listen, right? So you need to have a two-way communication, and that's what it's suggesting, that you need to meditate, contemplate, listen to those divine messages, the downloads. And then you will see this blocked horse, which is reversed right now. See, understand, the Knight of Wands is a very fast moving energy. This is that passionate move which kind of fills your life with so much of action, so much of vibrancy. Not that Knight of Pentacles is any bad. This is kind of takes you to abundance, but it moves slowly, which is fine. So even if you kind of start working in your shadow work, or kind of attend to your things at a slow pace, one thing at a time, that's absolutely fine. You don't need to really rush into things. But then the moment you kind of have taken care of so many aspects which were kind of pulling you down, then you see that, hey, I am a different individual. I have so many karma which I've released and I was holding on to. Now I'm kind of galloping ahead and things are looking beautiful. Now you're moving ahead with this truth, honesty, this truth about yourself, that you are this warrior, light warrior, wherein you carry so much of light within and you can shine the whole world with it. You don't have really anything to worry about or any things to ponder, because there is this expansion which is happening with the Three of Wands. There is this divine light which is falling upon you, and you kind of seeing that things are coming towards you. Now you can see clearly that things are coming, because now you have started to tune into the divine messages. You have started to tune into the divine downloads, because you are meditating, you are contemplating. You're not just asking, but you are listening. You are in a two-way communication, and that is what is making you see that yes, I have these things which are coming towards me. I am holding the world in my hand. The sun is shining brightly. If I see the dark tone of these cards, this is very bright, and I have sun shining here in your, there is a bright light, there is sun, and there is a sun in this one as well, with the Four of Wands, which is talking about stability, joy. And for many of you, this is like the 1111, the twin flame connection, if you are in. If not, then it could be about any comfortable, very beautiful relationship. It could also be about marriage, which is flourishing, which is going. And there is a possibility, as I said, it's a general read, but for few of you, there could be some blocks which you're finding in your marriage as well, which you need to deal with. Now I will move and get some messages from Archangel Michael or Romance Angels, because I have mixed both the decks. So let's see what are the messages for my dear Pisces which we are getting, and how many messages are coming. Like I did Libra just now, and it just kind of poured on with messages, and I will just see. I've got one for you, and which says you deserve love. You are surely lovable. You deserve love, and you just need to do that healing work, energy healing work, and you just kind of need to heal that energy, and then lean on God and the angels for support. So you need to kind of see that you need to firstly tell yourself and change the beliefs, if you don't have any of it, that you are lovable and you deserve love. And you do. We all do. There is no exception in divine's eyes when we know that we all deserve love. And if you believe in anything else, or if there are any blocks which you're finding at this point in time, you can do energy healing work. You can tune in. Yes, you can. I and the channel also provide that. And if you know any healers, you can go up to them. And if you don't want to go to any healers, and you can simply, by meditating and contemplating, your guides will tell you what needs to be done. And check always with your guides, because they are telling you this is the center of your reading. They will heal you by themselves. They will kind of guide you, and lean on God and the angels for support. And that's what they're saying, that you probably will. They will. While there is no probability there, they surely will, because that's the center of the reading. Only thing is you need to start listening to them. So these are the messages. I would like to get one more as a closing message for you, my dear Pisces, which would be from the angel advice for you for the month of July. What is the message which is for Pisces? Thank you so much. I got this card which popped out. Let's see what the message is. All right, so we get this one which says cooperation, and it says angel wisdom suggests that you use your skills and talents for the common good. Eliminate power struggles, conflict, competition which comes from an ego desire to win. Cooperation from the highest good promotes harmony and togetherness and draws the best from everyone. Make it your aim that everyone has a sense of satisfaction from work done. Then you become a spreader of goodwill and harmony. Your angel guidance is to bring people together and explore how you can mutually assist each other. Your attitude of sharing will ensure that you benefit in your turn, for the angels will bless your endeavors. This is the affirmation which you can use as much as you like. I cooperate with everyone. So these are the messages for you, my dear ones. And if you want a private reading, you can write to agnya8@gmail.com, and that's been mentioned in the description box below. And if not already subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button and hit the like button as well, and hit subscribe and the bell icon, and do leave a comment if you guided to, of course, and as to how you're kind of receiving these readings. It helps as a feedback for me as well, how it's kind of coming around in your situation, because the messages which comes around are very different from intuitive messages whatever I receive and channel are not by the book, right? So it's always nice to hear from you, and I'd love to read those comments. So thank you so much, guys, for being around. Thank you so much for all the support. Thanks a lot. You take care. I'll see you guys soon. Spread love and be happy.